Welcome back to another review. This one is on ABU Alphagatorz. And this package, it came with this in the package. It has their card, came with 3 lollipops and 4 stickers, 2 stickers of the ABU peekaboos, and these ones they sent with it. So this is this side of the card, and this side, if you can see that. Okay. They come in, let's look at the package first. So what the package looks like, you can see on that, you can see 8, meaning that's a medium. You can see the details, 10-pack, and there's a barcode there, and that's pretty much the packaging on this one. So this is what it looks like. This is the front. What the full front looks like. You can see that. Then this is what the back looks like. What the back looks like. They come in 3 sizes. A medium, because on the back here it has an 8, which that means medium. A large is a 9, and an extra large is a 10 with that number, which it's a remnant of like traditional baby diapers to give that nostalgia feel with that number. I got the unscented ones, so I can't say anything about what the scent is. They come in a 10-pack, which a 10-pack is $38.99. A 4-pack is currently right now it's $124.77. 8-pack, which is 4 packs is 40 diapers. 8 packs is 80 diapers at $249.54. And the samples, 2 samples, is $8.99. This is what the detail says on their description. It says, keep your little learner covered from A to Z. Croxy the Alphagator will help you learn your AB3s and 1, 2 C's in no time. Crocky takes the lead in this fun design full of numbers, shapes, and letters. All the important stuff every tremendous tot has been learning about. This comfy cloth back diaper features are extra grippy, adjust all day hook and loop tapes to keep the diaper snug and even the most active kiddo. Combined with our super absorbent core, even the biggest soggy monsters will be kept at bay all day. Our classic, cool, adorable art and cutting-edge printing technology brings you a complete front-to-back diaper full of cutesy, crinkly details hitting the little feels of even the biggest waddler. Let's see here. Here's the next part's what it says. Science has never been soggier. Classic has never been cooler. Introducing Alphagatorz and Croxy, one of ABU's new positional printed diapers. Positional printing is crazy high-tech, crinkly advancement that turns diapers into canvas of precision design using fancy sensors and science-y stuff. Positional printed diapers means we can print what we want, where we want. It's the small details that makes a big difference. We have just opened up a whole new world of diaper designs. To learn more about this exciting new diaper feature, and then it has a link. It has a link to learn more with no need to worry about pesky potty breaks. You'll be top of the class and know those ABCs by the count of 1, 2, 3. Our newest products give the little of the world the confidence that one day they will be a big kid too, no matter how much fun they have in diapers. Okay, that's the description. It comes in 3 sizes. It says a medium is 31 to 36 inches. Large, 37 to 42 inches. Extra large, 43 to 48 inches. It has 4 tapes. These ones are the hook and loop with a little adhesive on this side. It's this piece right here has a small adhesive like their bunny hops and some of their other ones. Has tall. This is how tall it is. Tall standing leak guards. You can see that. Fast absorbed core. The blue core right here. This one is a cloth bag, if you can see that material. This one's a cloth bag. Front elastic band and back elastic band. Which hold up very well. And the absorbency on this one is 7,500, 7,500 ml. The print covers all over. Print style. The link layer is when it's printed where the layer of the ink is. This one's on the outside compared to the bunny hops, which is on the inside. This one's printed on this outer portion, and this one has no wetness indicator. And it says, notice, use of baby oil, lotions, or similar products can cause issues with the glues across our diaper brands, including joints, seams, tapes, panels, tapes, and inks on our diapers with external prints like this one. To minimize your enjoyment, to maximize your enjoyment of ABU diapers, we suggest you use these sparingly and avoid external application. ABU does not cover damages results from oils and lotions, like oils, lotions. So that's the details from their website. Now going on my experience with them. When I first put them on, I was like, the fit is amazing. Not those exact words, but the fit is just, the fit and comfort, the comfort of it is really, really good and amazing. How it was fitting and how comfortable all over around. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, that's the shape that looks really good on me. Like this brand, how it fits. And part of the issue I was having, it's because it's a hook and loop style. The plastic part right here, the hook and loop, because it's like adhesive on, it was the seam right here on part of it was starting to lift up. When I went to adjust, the part right here was lifting up. All I had to do was just press it down and rub it, and it was back on with no issues. The other issue I usually have with, doesn't matter what brand of diapers, it's the back part right here usually folds down like this on me. So it's like that instead of up like that on my waist. So that happened, and where the sides are, like the side panels, when I was sitting, they seemed to tuck up under. That was another thing I noticed. But after I adjusted it, I wasn't having much issues with that. And those are just what happened with my experience wearing them for that first time. It was easy to adjust throughout the day as it got wet. When I did a maximum of 5, I was able to do 5 wettings out of it. The first wetting absorbed really quickly. The second and third wetting were much smaller wettings than the first one, but they still absorbed pretty well and still felt dry. The first wetting felt really dry. The second and third wetting I still felt dry. The fourth wetting, that's when I started to notice the absorption was starting to, after it absorbed, because as you use, it usually absorbs not as quickly towards the end of the usage of the diapers. So after that fourth wetting, it was still comfortable, still felt pretty well dry. Then the next morning, because when I do the test, I start in the morning and see how far I can go to the next morning, almost all, not a full 24 hours, but an almost 24 hours. So the fifth wedding was a morning bladder full, which, if you are a flutter, it can, that, because I flooded it, I had to like wait a little bit for it to absorb, because after a huge amount did absorb, it was taking a little bit longer to absorb than the first wedding. So just be mindful that towards the end it won't absorb as quickly as like the first 2 or 3 weddings. So I had to just stay there until it absorbed. But it still didn't really feel wet after it absorbed. It still felt comfortable. Not like dry, but comfortable. If I was able to get more to go to the front of it or the back more, I could have done a 6th wedding out of it. Yeah, 6th. Sorry about words are hard right now because I have braces. Like 6th wedding. I could have. So depending on how your positions are and how you wet, if you have like more of a flutter or more just a small tinkler, mileage can vary. So with that, this is what it looks like on, because I'm currently wearing one. So this is what it looks like from the front in my skirt all. The side, the back, this side, and the front. And if you want to know what it looks like with leggings, I'm going to have leggings on. See what the front looks like. The side and the back. So that's what it looks like with a skirt all and leggings. How it looks. So with my 5 points on this one, is it discreet? Depends on what you're, it's like with most IPs, depends on what you're wearing. Is where for your absorbency level of the diaper, like all my other reviews, definitely like skirts and dresses, it's going to be more discreet. Depends on like if you're a prince or princess, what you're wearing, how tight your clothing is. If you didn't know someone was wearing one, like a dress or a skirt, you wouldn't just know. But as you could tell with just the leggings, how it looked, yeah. So it depends on what you're wearing. And for those who are into it, like the crinkliness was so minimal. There's like no crinkle at all. Just barely. Like last night when I got ready for bed into my nightie, the only crinkles I heard was from the side panels, like right here. It's like right here and here on this side, just a little bit. But if you're wearing just like regular clothing, there's like no crinkle to it. It's like fairly minimal. It's like with any at all. There's just like so minimal. It's like most people wouldn't even notice, or you wouldn't notice. So yeah. And those, in this point, like I always say, for those, it's not for everybody, but for some people it does. I'm not judging anybody. This is a judgment-free zone, like safe place. If it turns you on, can it? This one? Did it do it to me? Well, all I can say is just depending on the positions you're in, yeah, depending on the positions you are in, it can, from my experience, rub a little bit down there and can do stuff, but no, not for me. It didn't really turn me on because they're not like any kinky or fetish type things for me. That's like a non-sexual for me, so yeah. Squishy. Do they get squishy when wet? If I would have done a sixth wedding, it would have been a lot more squishier than it was. I didn't find much squish in it. All with these ones, it's like very minimal, but still good and comfortable. Were they comfortable? Very comfortable, like I said, because with my autism, I like to have things really comfortable because I have really sensitive skin. And having that sensitive skin, having sensory friendly like clothing, and especially with my diabetes, I like to have that comfort so it doesn't like rub against my skin, rub it raw, or have any issues. And with the cloth back, I didn't find any issues with how comfortable they are. The only thing I've noticed was when I sat down, I felt a little bit of that bulkiness in the crotch area of it. Other than that, they're extremely comfortable. So, with all that, with this review, if you actually like these kind of videos, subscribe to see more. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. And until next time,